Hi guys, welcome to YSCon Driving, and what we have today is the Ferrari F8 Spider. We're down in NASA KL and they are launching the car today, but because of CMCO we are each given an hour with the car to shoot whatever video we want to shoot. Basically this is a drop top. It's got a retractable roof, and this roof takes only 14 seconds to come out or come back in, and it works up to 45 kilometers per hour. Yeah, okay, I don't imagine anybody driving this car 45 kilometers per hour, but this is a Ferrari. Okay, it's all of 720 horsepower with 770 newton meters of torque. It's mid-engine rear drive, and looking at the car now, you see 20-inch wheels and huge 300 and let me see, the 398 mm, almost 400 mm size brakes. And this one looks like a 6-spot caliper, but it's a huge caliper. And then at the back you also get 20-inch wheels but wider tires, and this one is a 4-pot caliper. So looking from the front to the back, you can see the passenger compartment is a 2-seater, so that's why this car, it looks rather big, but actually the wheelbase is only 2650 mm, which is actually shorter than a Golf. Yeah, the wheelbase is shorter than a Golf. Would you believe it? Sure doesn't look like it, but the car is very wide, almost 2 meters wide, 1979 mm, about an inch less than 2 meters. And at the back, of course, you get this beautiful tail end and twin exhaust from the V8 engine. Looking at it from the driver's side, of course, I forgot to mention there's lots of carbon fiber, and you can see this one looks like one of the coolers or intake. There's another one on the other side, and here is the driver seat. This happens to be a left-hand drive. Yeah, this is not a laterally inverted video. And you can see here the inside is kept very simple, but no expense is spared on luxury. You can see here that it is very soft leather, and this looks like it's personalized. I'm sure there's a buyer already for this car. No, it's not. This is left-hand drive, so this is maybe just a sample car. Okay, for the driver, you get to have your ref counter right in the center. Then there are 2 meters at the side for all the other information. And this is a 7-speed DCT, yeah, with a flat bottom steering, and this steering wheel looks like it came off of F1 car. Not so complicated, but you can see here there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 drive modes on the right hand side, yeah, and all you need to do is move that toggle to get whatever you want. And wow, engine start stop is on the steering wheel. And then here on top of this start stop button, this must be the suspension setup, the lights, and of course the pedal shifters. These are like F1 pedal shifters. They are mounted on the column, not on the steering wheel. So the steering wheel turns, but the pedal shifters don't. Okay, other than that, it is there are only 2 pedals, and this is aluminum, yeah. And down there you see the key, and that's the key. So this car is a DCT 7-speed. Okay, now we're going to have a look at the engine compartment, and we are moving to the back of the car. And here you see, oh, this one looks like it's so light, it's lightweight, probably aluminum. And there you have it, guys. The engine is right inside there, very deep inside. You can see 1 bank here and 1 bank here, so it's 2 banks of V8, and the gearbox is sitting at the back. And this engine, wow, it will be a dream to drive it, and I can bet you it will sound really crazy. Yeah, the scream of the Ferrari engine is quite legendary. Alright guys, so that's it. This is the Ferrari F8 Spider. we are looking at the Ferrari 812 GTS. Now this is another one of Ferrari's beautiful cars. It's got a V12 engine, so this is a much bigger engine and much bigger car, yeah, than the F8 Spider. It has all of 800 horsepower and 718 Newton meters of torque, and this is from a 6.5 liter engine. Compression ratio runs at 13.6:1, so according to the brochure, it can only use 98 octane fuel. Now this car is a bit of a screamer. It has all of 8,900 RPM rev range, yeah. The Ferrari 812 GTS has got a retractable roof that can engage or disengage in 14 seconds, and I think there is a 45 kilometer minimum speed or maximum speed limit, yeah. So this is a convertible, and looking at the inside, it's a, well, all Ferraris are beautiful, yeah, they can't be otherwise. Okay, it looks very much like the Spider on the inside. A lot of things are carried over, same as this steering wheel looks like it's common amongst all Ferraris, and that's the drive mode switch, and of course, wow, you can even make a phone call, and the engine start stop switch plus the suspension switch, and over in the center console the gear controls are the same. You have R for reverse, auto, and also launch. Yeah, they have launch control, and of course you have the pedal shifters. Down there you can see aluminum pedals plus aluminum footrest. Okay, so this car is all of 4.693, so actually it is shorter than the Spider. Total length of 4.693 is actually shorter than the Spider, but width is 1.971, so which is a little bit narrower but just as wide as the Spider, and the height is a bit higher, it's 1.276, and the wheelbase is longer. Okay, I'll explain why. Because for this one they have to put the engine in the front, and for the Spider they have the engine behind the driver, but it's still a two-seater. Now looking at the brakes, they are huge. Now this car is 1.6 tons, yeah. This weighs as much as a SUV, and this has a 7-speed DCT, and 0 to 100 is done in 3 seconds, 0 to 200 in 8.3 seconds, and the top speed is over 340 kilometers per hour. And in order to stop, you have 20-inch wheels with these look like carbon ceramic brakes, and it's got a 6-spot front caliper in yellow, and also 4-pot rear caliper. These brakes look like they are the same for both the two cars. And let's have a look at the engine. To open the engine, you have to go down there, find the red tab. Yeah, it's here, the red tab here, and pull, and you get the engine opening. Let's have a look at the engine. There's a little button here. Okay, there you go, guys. Okay, this is the front part of the car, and this is, I suppose, oh, that looks like the ECU, but I'm not sure. And the engine, actually, if you look at the wheels, yeah, from the front wheels, look up, the engine actually sits behind the front wheels. So the balance of this car is going to be very, very good. The two huge intakes in the front, that's 6 cylinders on one side and 6 cylinders on the other side. This is what you call a V12. This is a real V12, yeah. So 6.5 liters, you can see there. This is one super engine. All right, so headlights, very simple, just 2 projector lights in the front, and that's it. So this is the engine, and the gearbox sits behind the engine, I think, and not very sure. No, there's no gearbox in the front. And you can see here the black bar here, this is actually a space frame. You can see the car is built on a frame made of tubular steel, and then the body is just cladding that is put on top of that tubular steel chassis. Yeah, so Ferraris have been building cars like Formula cars for a very, very long time. And we are going to open the boot. This one has a very small boot. I suppose this is the car you want to take for a weekend out. And yeah, actually it's not bad. You can take maybe one medium suitcase and maybe 2 small overnight cases. Very important, you must take 2 small overnight cases, yeah? Because if you have a Ferrari, you want to spend a lot of weekends away from home driving this car. Wow, look at it. The exhaust at the back. Yeah, it's a very small boot. So boot space is not the determining factor in buying this car, yeah? Look at the 4 exhausts at the back. With 12 cylinders, you should have 4 or more exhausts. Okay, so this is the car again. Very, very nice looking Ferrari. The Ferrari 812 GTS. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Nice to have you back again. I'm happy to be back again after such a long time of no videos. We are back on the scene again. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.